What's up, guys? I'm Math. You're ready to watch Season 3, Episode 9 of Avatar, The Last Airbender. Last episode was, I'm trying to recall, probably the creepiest episode, creepiest, scariest, spookiest of the entire show. We got blood bending, dude. Something I haven't been, like, begging for it or asking for it, but it's something that I've been like, why can't we bloodbend? Can people bloodbend? Is there any bloodbending possible? Since the beginning of the show, so I'm very glad that they explored that, interesting yet scary aspect of bloodbending, or of waterbending. So, and again, I forget what I said. I feel like I change my answers all the time, but like, I don't know. Did I say the water was the strongest? I think I said water might have been my strongest in my opinion. No, I'm not saying I'm correct, and it feels like a completely random opinion. But I definitely recall my first time like ranking them. I felt like fire was the weakest in terms of, I don't know, just like ways you can use it. If that makes any sense. I feel like waterbending is the most versatile. Like, you can make ice, and ice is essentially earth, or it's, you know, it's like a physical object. So I don't know. I'm not gonna get into a whole tangent about it, but I really like. Oh, I also said air. I don't know. But yeah, you guys know me. I'm gonna yap a lot at the end of the episode, so I do want to hop straight into it. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I'm already completely finished Avatar Season 3. I know you guys are annoyed that I've been saying it for the last couple weeks, but I'm already finished Season 3 of Avatar on my Patreon by now, and I'm deep into The Legend of Korra as well. So if you want to check that out, there is a link in the description. There is a link in the comment section that says the exact episode of Korra that I'm on, and it is $7 a month for my Patreon for animated shows, so check that out if you're interested. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. Let's get into it.
And we're here 4 days ahead of schedule.
About to be ambushed.
The invasion's in 4 days?
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
Are you not gonna be able to sleep? You gonna think about it for 4 days straight?
The best thing we can do now is get plenty of rest. I guess.
Why does... It's weird, the tattoo with the skin of the eyebrows. It's like going into it. You having nightmares? Super Saiyan?
When you're not even wearing pants.
Ah!
Oh no!
Pan down! No, I'm joking. This man... No, she looked like a fucking Cuphead level or something. I don't know. You're not going to lose your underpants at the battle. You're gonna be fine. No need to be scared or anxious.
It was just a dream.
It's just the fate of the world.
Fresh fruit, Prince Zuko?
You're not happy with this bullshit. Man, get this fake shit out of here! This fake shit. I will meet the groupies then. Yes, come to me. No, I mean, no, I didn't mean that.
It's not far.
It's not a prince's place to walk anywhere, sir.
Stop it, don't. It's like, don't want to reference other shows because I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a character from Attack on Titan that I'm getting vibes of. When you're young and naive, you want things, you want selfish things, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's almost like he's living his young version's dream, but it's not fulfilling his more mature self, if that makes any sense.
I got a lot more skills to refine if I'm gonna fight Ozai.
Well, you're not gonna be punching him. Acorn. Oh, that's a little more. Oh, tough.
I better spend the whole day training.
What, you gonna bow to him? What's... Yeah, bro. We need help. Stop picking your nose! Damn, that was a big one. Is he not sleeping for 4 days straight?
I brought pants.
So it's
Those aren't pants, those are assless chaps!
mathematics test.
What? Hold up, I do want to see a math test. That should be kind of wild.
But I forgot my pants in my math test.
Oh, what? Blood bend him to sleep. It's obviously the anxiety. He has so much... Obviously, it's to save the world, you know what I mean? So it's obviously important, you know what I mean? But he always puts more pressure than he deserves. If that makes any sense.
Like that all-day war meeting coming up?
War meeting? What are you talking about?
I'm not invited to that shit.
You overslept. You missed the invasion.
All your friends are dead. Flying Dragon Hippo?
I could get up, I need to know what day it is!
What? Who's talking?
Relax, it's still 2 days before the invasion.
I mean, that's the most relatable thing that's ever happened.
What?
I'll wake up 3 years after finishing school still go, do I have an assignment due at midnight?
But you were too slow and they got you! Then climb that cliff! Climb it fast!
Yes, sir! Nah, I'm going to sleep.
Don't drink that!
Is it poison?
Duh.
You were right in the middle of the invasion. Just stop to use the bathroom.
That sounds like something Toph would do.
And you need to start wearing your hair up. In my dream,
You just look ugly without it.
every time I think about how stressed I am, I just end up more stressed.
Yes, that's how it works.
Of course you are. That's because you gotta fight the Fire Lord. The best.
Stop talking!
Good, good. Go on.
Like,
I
there.
have to start hallucinating? Bro, you know what? At the end of my discussion, I'm gonna talk about hallucinations. I've gone through sleep deprivation.
He's the baddest man on the planet. I'm supposed to defeat him and save the world.
Life does feel that way
No,
sometimes.
I'm me. You're not alone, little bro.
Okay, but what can I do to feel better?
Want to try screaming into this pillow?
Is it a koala sheep? Is that what that is? I thought you'd better take a bite. No, you're better. You're better. Yes, I fixed you.
You come for a royal hair combing. I'm afraid you'll have to wait.
Bring up, huh? And apparently I'm not welcome there.
Of course you're welcome there.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
Who's...
What was that? Did they have a list randomly? What was that?
Just go to the meeting.
Forget it. I'm not going.
That is the quintessential teenager. Not invited. Well, I'm not going then.
Ow!
I don't think so.
Sorry, I forgot you have baby skin. Well, there's one other thing we can try. Acupuncture.
No. You tagged out.
Just think about how things went at the last war meeting you went to.
Don't remind me of that bullshit.
You know what will make you feel better? Ordering some servants around.
You're just this power-hungry motherfucker.
And maybe a little palanquin ride around town. Double time.
Bro, she's evil! Let's order the servants around. Let's order the servants around. Dump her ass.
I kinda think I saw.
The nightmares are about to be 50 times worse here. Oh no. The OG. Evil giant Momo. It's like a zombie! Oh, I love this creepy... Toph, don't fucking die. I love this trippy shit, like, what do you... Like, how do you process this? Is there foreshadowing in here? Is there... I love this. So you watch my Sopranos reactions, or Severance, like, I love creepy dream sequency, hallucination, like, what's going on, sort of, I love that.
Looks like it's time for another therapy session.
What is that beard? Like, what's going on? Why is it such a good beard?
Only one thing I can do. I'm gonna stay awake straight through to the invasion.
That sounds... Ugh, horrible. Let's knock him out.
I see everything so clearly now. What really matters. Why I'm really doing this.
What stupid shit's about to come out of your mouth?
For the world. But more than that. I'm doing it for the people.
Okay, no, never mind. This is...
I'm doing it for you, Katara.
Oh, he's dreaming.
Hey.
No. He's sleepy,
I love you.
This is sleepy time. It's gonna turn into a nightmare.
What are we doing?
This is not real.
Hearts have been telling
This
us
is not real.
a long time. Baby,
Baby!
I was just saying you should take a nap.
Did you hear that? Did I say anything?
drifted off into a daydream.
What was your dream about?
Heaven?
So, my dad wants me at the meeting?
Oh, manipulation at its finest. Yeah, dreams and shit. This is his supposed dream.
Put him up, Fire!
And it's actually a nightmare.
Hey, I'm trying to build Appa some armor here so he doesn't...
Yes, dude, I want to see this shit.
Boy, you are really starting to lose it, kid.
Momo, did you hear something?
You, my friend, are just a few plums short of a food
You're talking about hallucination. This shit might actually be real. Not sleeping unlocks his true form of speech.
So tired that for a second there I imagined you were talking to me. Oh, Momo, let me explain.
He's spitting right now.
We're all starting to get a little worried about you.
You've been away...
It's not like a car.
You've got to take care of yourself.
What a suave voice.
Staying awake is the best way for me to deal with it.
Yeah.
Hey, who asked you?
What the fight, bro? Knock your ass out.
No, I am sick of this guy always mouthing off and
Telling me what to do, stealing my food.
Well, let's go right now.
Sokka, what should we do?
Oh my god! He's using the three sword style? Oh my god, it's Zoro. Momo! 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 This might be the best scene of the entire show. Oh, he's unbeatable. Momo, how are you gonna deal with that?
Come on, guys, we're all on the same side.
Ah, Patik! Oh, that sounds so creepy. Oh.
I need to jump in a cold waterfall. Ah!
Slip some of this guy's drink, dude. Might be some humiliation ritual.
How did it go?
Oh, it's already
When I
done.
got to the meeting, everyone welcomed me.
You're not happy with it.
Zuko, that's wonderful. You must be happy.
Get off of me! This is the worst day of my life.
During the meeting, I was the perfect prince. The son my father wanted. But I wasn't me.
It's not the father you want or deserve. So I really like this. Aang's living a nightmare and Zuko's living a dream. That makes sense.
Look, another hallucination. An imaginary bed made out of...
Oh my god, they've lured him in?
We made it for you. A good night's sleep will probably take the crazy away.
Why couldn't we take some of Appa's shit? Why do we have to take it off the sheep?
I don't need sleep. What I need is practice. Quick.
You can't practice while you're fucking hallucinating.
I've seen your progress. You're smart, brave, and...
You really think so?
You can do this. You're ready.
You're the man, Twinkle Toes.
I am the man! What can I say?
You know what? I think I am ready.
Thank goodness this bum's asleep. Nightmare. Overpower it.
You're gonna take me out? You're not even wearing pants.
I don't care, bro.
No, Fire Lord Ozai. You're...
Definitely the trippiest episode of the show. But again, another one that I really enjoyed. Now again. This show... I'm trying to, like, fathom, like, what a bad episode of Avatar would look like. Because I can't physically fathom it. You know what I mean? Like, as long as, like... I could watch Sokka watch paint dry for 20 minutes, and it would be a banger episode. I could watch Momo scavenge for berries for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? It could be the stupidest thing. Like, something as simple as this episode, in which it felt very contained, and obviously I liked, again, my favorite thing the show does is, you know, parallels between Aang and Zuko, and not even just parallels, but also just juxtapositions, sort of using their storylines, their A plot and their B plot, as contrasts to each other. I absolutely love when they do that, and this episode was no different. Really, again, it really felt like, I'm not saying like they had the same experience because they didn't have the same experience, but seeing the good guy essentially have nightmares and him, I'll use simple words here, him feel bad, feel awkward, feel scared, feel anxious, you know what I mean? While then having the bad guy, again, obviously he's not a bad guy, but having the bad guy who's questioning himself, essentially, and I think I described it pretty well in the beginning of the episode in the sense of it feels like he's living a young, naive Zuko's dream, and not even a young, naive Zuko's dream. It feels like he's living the dream that he thinks that he should have. As the son of this evil king, as the prince, he needs to live this life. He must live this life. He must be happy with this life. Because if he's not happy with this life, then what is there? What is there? What is there is that you have to look in, again, like I was saying, like what do you want? Like, you don't want this shit, you don't want this bullshit. He can obviously, since the very beginning of the show, you can tell he's a good person at his heart. He's not someone who fucking relishes in making his servants do shit for him, or getting carried 20 steps. You know what I mean? And I really, again, it's one of those things into where, like, you know, looking at Zuko as a kid, you know what I mean? And again, I love the different feelings that the show can make me feel, in the sense of, I've said many times throughout the show that, like, there are many times that I, like, look up to these characters, and not just, like, the adults, like Iroh or whatever, like, so I look up to Aang and Katara and you know, many times, you know? And then there are also times where I feel like I'm, like, the responsible adult, and I'm, like, you know what I mean? So someone like Zuko, and I know his journey, I know the basis of his character, you know, and I've always, you know, yeah, sure, I have times of, like, oh, this slight disappointment, because I see his potential, I see his true intentions, I see what he actually cares about, and yeah, sometimes it does get a little frustrating that it's taking him so long, but also at the same time, like, I'm not really frustrated because I'm also proud at every step that he takes in the right direction, if that makes any sense. So seeing him, again, when I say seeing him come to the realization, I'm not saying that, like, this one episode was like the bombshell to solve it. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying that every episode is a step towards that, if that makes sense. And I really like that. I liked seeing, because this honestly felt like the episode that, like, put him into, like, the princely mindset, if that makes sense, or like showing him as a prince, a normal fire prince would be, and it's just not right. There's something fundamentally wrong with it, because it's built on lies. It's built on, you know what I mean? It's built on war and destruction and murder, and he's not comfortable with it. I'm not saying that he can't be a leader. That's not 100% not what I'm saying, but he can't be a leader like this. One that takes advantage of people, one that has servants, one that does this. No, he is a protector of people, deep down. So, I really like that aspect of the story. And then, again, with the Aang stuff as well, and again, I feel like Aang being, essentially the titular character, almost not underrated in terms of, like his, like, how people, like, rank him in character. I'm not saying it like that, but I feel like I don't talk about Aang as much because Aang is the main character, if that makes sense. But obviously his entire story, especially, you know, the beginning of season 3 and a lot throughout season 1, it's that pressure, it's that he knows do the right thing is to save the world, and he wants to save the world. He doesn't want to just save the world to save the world's sake. He wants to save people. You know what I mean? But there's still that immense pressure that's on him, and the fear of failure. And the fear of failure is something that a lot of the characters have in common. You know what I mean? Because there's, you know, not just failures and, like, you'll get laughed at like his dreams, but also there's stakes to it. You know, so seeing Aang sort of struggle with that, and again, like, we're getting, like, I mean, the day before, I would not be surprised. Well, I don't like to look at the title of next episodes, but I actually do see, I don't look at them at all, but I do see that this one is called Day of Black Sun. So, yeah, I would assume shit is going to start to go down, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know the format. I don't know if we're gonna have like 10 straight episodes of a pure battle going into the finale, or if it'll be like we'll have a mini battle and then have a couple cooldowns and then go into a second big battle. You know, I kind of feel like it'd be more like that. I don't have a preference at all. But this felt like one of the last opportunities to sort of really put that fear at the forefront, because again, I don't have a lot of episodes left. He's gonna have to step up, you know. But I like seeing that, because again, you know, I'm not saying this is like a specific jab at like the Superman character. It's just a saying, but like, you know, the Superman character that like does everything perfectly and never worries and anything like that. Like, you don't want a character like that. And I want to repeat, if there's any Superman fans, I'm not actually saying that. I think Superman is a great character, but I feel like that's the sort of you know, cliche character that you know what I mean. Nobody likes a perfect person. No one likes a perfect hero. Aang struggles mentally. He struggled physically with his with mastering his powers. You know what I mean. So seeing him go through almost like an existential crisis, it's relatable. Stress before something major. You know what I mean. And seeing him again, you know, try to take it all on alone when that's not the way it's gonna. You have to have the support system. You have to have help. So I really like seeing that beautiful moment. And then obviously stepping aside from the emotional, impactful stuff with Aang and Zuko and shit like that, this episode was absolutely hilarious. The Appa Momo fight, dare I say, the best fight of the entire show. I really this episode had everything for me. It was a really good one, like every episode of Avatar. So I will. Oh well, obviously I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure next week it'll be a two-parter, episodes 10 and 11. Obviously I'm gonna have a discussion in between, but I'm gonna put the next two episodes in one video. And just to remind people, I think there's this two-parter. I think there's another two-parter in a couple episodes, and then obviously I know that Sozin's Comet is a four-parter. The four-parter will not be one video. It'll be four separates, because I predict to have longer discussions, probably like 15-20 minute discussions after each part, whereas I'm hoping I don't want a 50-minute discussion in between, so where you watch my video for 10 minutes and then you skip because you don't want to hear my bullshit spewing out of my mouth. I don't want it to happen like that. So but yeah, like I said, we're gonna have a two-parter in one video in the next couple days. The other two-parter that comes up is gonna be one video, but like I said, the finale to the show is not gonna be one giant video. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a couple days for episodes 10 and 11, Day of Black Sun. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full-length rations up on Patreon. By now, I'm already completely finished Avatar Season 3, as well as a decent amount of episodes into The Legend of Korra. So if that's something that interests you, please check out my Patreon. There is a comment down below that says the exact episode that I am on Korra, and it is $7 a month for animators on my Patreon if you're interested. So finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.